It's the DJI Power 1000 V2. Very excited about this. Let's see what's inside. So I bought this guy because great reviews, great power, great output, great constant output. And one of the things that I ran into recently was the inability to have in the field recording with a generator that's gas. So I asked around. People seem to really love their DJI power supplies. So I bought one. Let's check this out. Wow, this packaging is really great. Coming back. Whoa. Okay, well, it is very well packaged. I should say 2 people should open this. This is really protected with all that padding. Okay, there we go. We got the scan code for extended warranty. We've got this power supply. We'll set that aside. More padding. More padding. The front. All right. Now I'm not sure if this is advised, but I do have it on its side. I'm sure it's all lithium batteries, so they should be fine. But yes, the Power 1000 V2. One of the reasons I bought this is because I've been trying to find a solution for shooting in the field, and whether that's for freelance, for news outlets, for live shots. It's got a fan, very nice, and some other stuff. Looks like some mounting brackets that you can mount in your car or mount to a cart. These are 1/4 20s, so that's very nice. I guess you can mount whatever you want to that. So I've been looking for something that I can shoot live shots with in the field with a reporter, or more recently with a company, my buddy Jonathan. He owns 4 Sports. You've heard me talk about him in the past. He and I just tried to shoot a interview out at an abandoned warehouse, and we brought a gas generator, and that was too loud for interviews. So that's where this comes in. So look, we got 4 outlets, 4 AC outlets. We have the charge port. We have SDC and SDC. Okay, so that's your solar input. Okay, let's turn it on. All right, cool. Comes 38% charged. And turn on AC. You got your 2 USB-A's, you got 2 USB-C's, the 24 watt max here, 140 watt max on the USB-C. That's a fast charger. And then of course, like I said, the charging port. So let's test it. Okay, first thing, I'll just go ahead and charge an FX3 battery. How about that? So some of the specs on this while we let this charge and do its thing. It has 1,024 watt hours. It is fully electric, battery powered. You can get a solar panel, hook that in. It has a 2,600 wattage output. That's a stable output. Starting wattage is 2,600 watts. The running wattage is 2,600 watts. Engine power maximum is 2,600 watts. Again, this is DJI, the Power 1000 V2. It comes with 5-year warranty. It's 19 inches long by about 9 inches wide and about 9 inches tall. They advertise 0 to 80% charge through AC within 37 minutes and 0 to 100% in 56 seconds. They claim to say that there's a 80% capacity with over 4,000 cycles. It's also really quiet. On their website, it states that it has only 26 decibels. I don't even know what that would, I can't even hear it. There is no registered noise. If they say it equates to a whisper, I don't hear anything. You have to basically be right up next to it, I think, to hear anything. Just a little tiny noise. The tiniest of noises. It's really nice. It feels really solid. The handles are feels very robust. I think they said it's around 25 pounds. If you look at like the Jackeries, some of the smaller ones, those will get you some lighter weight. But as far as the power that this thing packs, I think this is a really competitive size. The output for my FX3 battery, I don't know if you can see this, but it says it's registering at a 9-watt output. That is like nothing. So let's charge some other stuff. Let's throw some other things in there. We're gonna take a minute and we're gonna set up the Amaran 300C. We're gonna plug this in. This is, again, one of the reasons I bought this generator, so I can have full access to my lights in the field without having to plug it into an inverter in my car or into a gas generator, which, you know, a gas generator I can refill. I don't have to worry about solar panels. However, this thing should last us a couple hours. So let's watch this meter. 9 watts. So if I turn on this 300C, whew, we're at 31%. We're only rocking 119 watt output. If we go to 100%, look at that. Only 345 watts, which makes sense. At 38%, it's telling us that we have 55 minutes left, and we're at 100% on this 300C. Still rocking a 336 watt output. Let's go ahead and plug in a second one. Ooh, again, 67% on the 300C. We're gonna blast it up to 100%. 650 watt output right now. Look at that, 2 300Cs right now, going full blast. And now it tells it's about 28 minutes, but that's at 35% of this thing. So I could shoot basically an entire interview, definitely a full live shot. What else can we plug in here? We got 27 minutes left on this thing, and still no fan noise. There's nothing coming out of this guy. We're not even halfway to the maximum capacity. All right, we'll take this is the Amaran Halo 100X. This is actually one of my new favorites. This thing is great for hair light, accent light. You can hand hold it. You can power it through USB with a V-mount battery, but we're gonna go ahead and plug this in, obviously, because we wanna test the power output. Go ahead and power this baby up. Oh, hello, brightness. So this is at 100%. Now this thing only packs a punch of, 100 watts or so, which reflects there. So 729, this is at 100%. 721, 720, yeah. And we're still at 22 minutes left at 31%. Gonna unplug all this stuff, get out of the way. So I don't know about you guys, I am very impressed. This thing's great. I think it's gonna be really nice in the field. It has these nice bumpers on the bottom. They're rubber, probably anti-slip, which is nice. And again, it is beefy, but it's to be expected, right? Because it's an enormous battery generator. Try this app real quick too. Okay, it's called the DJI Home app. So we are logged in. If you already have a DJI account, you can go ahead and just log in through that. That's all I did. So now we're gonna add device. We're gonna pair it. That was really fast. Connect to Wi-Fi. Okay, we're in, perfect. We're gonna name it Wallace Media. Perfect. And you can monitor the output. Let's try that. Plug in our FX3 battery. Turn on the AC outlet. Look at that, real-time data. Having this even on my production cart just to recharge batteries is a nice comfort. To not have to find AC outlets throughout your production day is huge. I'll let you guys know if there's any updates on this as far as usage in the field, but I will be using this in just a day or two. Until next time, where is your will to be weird? Go make some cool stuff, guys. We'll see you soon.